Thad Daber is a golf pro who gives back, helping at many charity events.
Thad is also a golf legend, winning the World One Club Championship 4 times.
He still holds the record for the lowest score in a one-club tournament.
I've had the Guinness World Record since 1987 when I shot 2 under par 70 in the competition, in the World One Club competition. And in that round I made 4 birdies and I made 2 bogeys, but I got up and down. I had 2 sand traps also.
And his one club choice?
The 6-iron was the club I found for me had the most loft and enabled me to get the most height and spin on the ball without hitting half shots into greens. I was always hitting pretty much a full shot into all the holes.
Now the key is more than just picking the right club.
It's much more about strategy. Obviously you have to hit the shots, but it's about thinking your way around the golf course and leaving yourself in a spot that gives you a chance to make a birdie or a par, and not in a spot where you're going to be behind a tree or a bunker or a downhill lie or anything like that.
So he showed us. This is a par 4 about 350 yards with a one club wind in your face.
Now Thad hits it about 180 yards to the right side of the fairway, leaving him about 165 yards out.
Rather than risk, shorting myself on the side of it and having a really tough shot, just going to try to hit something up the throat of the green into the middle there, kind of a safe angle.
A little short?
Yeah, just to the front edge, which is good. Out here, these greens slope so much from front to back, you want to always be underneath the hole to have yourself a safe shot. It's really strategizing, playing from position to position, not so much like you have a whole bag where you're just firing at the flag. You want to make sure where your leaves are. Got a straightforward little chip here. We'll try to hit a kind of a bump and run, almost like a putt. It'll just kind of hop like a chip and pace it out to the flag.
Leaving him a 2-footer for a makeable par putt.
Now Thad actually has 2 putting techniques with his 6-iron.
The one way I putt most of the time is I take the blade and put it outside of my right foot. So with my hands in front of my body and the blade outside of my right foot, now all of a sudden the 6-iron face is straight. So it's like a putter face, except it's way outside my right foot. So with doing that and keeping the blade low to the ground, not chopping it or risk breaking my wrist at all, it looks something like this.
The second method is for faster greens.
I'm going to now move up here and roll it with the bottom edge. More of a finesse shot that doesn't have a lot of power behind it. It's something like this.
Now he also jumped into the bunker for us to show us a sand shot.
Show you what a little 6-iron flop shot might look like if you can get it out of here like this. There we go. All right. A little shot. We ran a little. So I really worked on those techniques around the green to where I had all the shots down, whether it's a bump and run or a little flop shot or a sand shot or whatever. So it is really about keeping the ball in the right places.
Because of today's golf equipment, we all hit the ball further, but we have lost the art of shaping a shot like Thad and guys like Chichi Rodriguez and Seve Ballesteros.
Seve was the best. He was the master at it. He was one that really brought attention to one club golf when they did a little exhibition in Scotland during one of the British Opens with Lee Trevino. But he had all the shots, and it was amazing. But you're right, it's kind of a lost art, and hopefully it'll come back and at least be interesting and unique enough to pique people's interest.
Now what might pique your interest is challenging Thad's record. The One Club Championship is no longer around, but you can still try.
Yeah, people go out from time to time and try to challenge my record. They can still challenge it, and Guinness can still recognize it, but nobody's got it yet. And I'm almost a little over 30 years into that one, so it's been a fun ride.